Hello fellow traders, this is another episode of the Bitcoin series. As we have mentioned many times, we are trading our real account for the past years. All profits go to my subs, so stay tuned, subscribe, like, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. Today, like we do every week, we will analyzing the Bitcoin. We are checking the sentiment analysis and the CFTC report in order to spot any changes on how the positions change, what happened during the previous week, and of course this also help us to determine let's say what will happen in the future. I will open my Excel file. You're already familiar with that. I mean, we started like more than 1.5 months ago. We will keep tracking the market. We are willing to go long on this market, however not yet. As we can see, the non-commercial part, retailers, let's say, I have give already explanation and describe what's the most important when you are analyzing your market. However, in the Bitcoin, without having any fundamental idea, it's still a hard challenge, and this is the reason that we are doing that only for entertainment. I have said to you many times, trading is risky and as hell, so you don't have to follow me for sure in my trades. Keep in mind that 90% of traders, for retail traders, let's say, are losing, so do not attempt any risky or any high leverage, because as we have discussed that many times, you need to start with your demos, be patient, and keep some tight rules. So for this week, you need to be smart when you are trading and start to identify any changes, let's say, in the market much earlier than everyone else. Okay, now we have this the war, and it's still on, so we don't know exactly how this will escalate or not. But we know for sure that this also affects the Bitcoin, based on Ukraine is mining a lot of it. At least it's the second country or the third one officially, let's say. Now, the non-commercial are start losing interest, and what I mean by that, they are not willing to go long or willing to go short. So actually, they are not increasing their positions either to the long, either to the short, let's say, side. The commercial part, the most important, this is what we are interested in. We are also having the same fact here. The long position are still much less, let's say, but also the short ones. So even though in the total percentage changes in the position, we are still in the short side. Still, let's say those people that are going short are moving the market so far. However, what's happening right now? It's indecision in the market, and this is very obvious. No one is willing to take a long side or a short side, and this is also depicted on the technical analysis chart. That's why most of the fans of the technical analysis believe that everything is in the market, everything is there, everything it's inside the chart, inside the line, or inside the bars, and however, and the patterns, of course. This partially makes sense, of course. However, it's just a part of the analysis. It doesn't mean that for sure you will get it, let's say. So by knowing some basic facts about the Bitcoin and how officially, let's say, how they think, the most important part, I mean, this is that what you need to understand at this point, it's that the market is losing interest. You need to combine that also with many other changes and correlations. Of course, officially we don't have any correlation either with gold, oil, or the basic, some fundamental indexes and so on so far. However, people are willing to take a bet let's say. Maybe I will call that investment. It doesn't matter. We are speculators. So let's say that we are willing to risk at a percentage. They are most likely willing to trade, let's say, most popular and more safe this period. So this is why oil will jump higher. This is why gold will jump higher, and so on. And this is all the part of fundamental analysis. For sure, still there are some retailers that are not willing to give their bitcoins to sell, let's say, in these prices. We don't care about those people. We care about people that are willing to move the market. Now, watch what's happening. When we're opening the chart, I will open my MT4 platform. Now, I have draw this line, these major lines. Again, we see that the market is lagging between these prices, let's say, and this is why we have indecision in the market. Many people will claim, many traders, let's say most of the traders, that eventually it will jump higher based on this channel because it will find some double bottom or triple bottom and so on. So the prices will go higher. We will go long to this market. I have already shown you all the details. Everything is there. We are still not fill our trades, let's say. We are waiting for the prices to drop significantly less. Of course, we don't know how much. That's why we are speculating. We are trying to get an accurate point, let's say. We might not get it. We might never get it. Our orders, let's say. But this is the part of the trading that you need to be familiar, understand. And this is the reason that all my episodes are based on real, my major real account that we are trading. Of course, I open another one for the Bitcoin. So we have a much better view on this, on the pair, let's say. Now, from the technical part, this is the market that we are saying. It will be very funny, let's say, if you try to analyze this market at this point by opening an indicator. Unfortunately, all indicators will mislead you and misguide you at this point. That's why I'm saying to you and I'm explaining to you when you're entering trading, let's say. It's like learning a new language from the beginning. It might be hard initially because same things doesn't guarantee same results, let's say, in a language. The way that we are giving definition will be different. You need to be agile. You need to be changed. Not your strategy, because this will emerge after many trades. Eventually, okay, 95% of the traders usually quit in the first year of trading. Yes, the idea of trading is chaotic. We have analyzed that. This is how it is. This is how it is the market. Many people claim that can beat the market. However, they are living an illusion, let's say, so far. Or maybe some people have still some floating orders. So the first day you see that you are green, but the second day you see that you are most likely not so green, or probably you're red. You are on loss, but you are not willing to get rid of your trade because you didn't have any target from the beginning. I won't make any discussion about the fundamental, let's say, at this part. We are still waiting the market to shoot lower from this incident. I have shown you how to trade. If you check my technical analysis on the previous episodes, you will also understand. At this point, at some point, let's say, you won't find it very useful by using an indicator. It won't help you. You need to wait for the prices to make the move. Now, this also needs to be combined with the CFTC report, with the analysis that we just saw a couple of minutes ago. Both make sense. And why I'm saying that? The market is still lagging, so most likely people are willing to go short at around 45,000, let's use some round numbers, and go long, let's say when the market hits 34, 30, and so on. This is the most obvious scenario, let's say, that you would like to trade. Again, I do not recommend to do it. I have explained that. I have said that many times. I just need to be crystal clear about my trading. Of course, you know me a couple of months now, even though we are still a new channel. However, you know that it's not so easy and so simple. So yes, rather considering taking a short position in a downtrend, in the top of a channel, rather than getting a long one. Of course, this makes easily sense. If you go check on how to trade channels, I'm also giving this type of analysis, especially for that, especially on how to trade channels and what indicators you can use. Sometimes, not sometimes, let's say when you are new in trading, an indicator will give you a push, let's say, like you have a ground to step on and you say, okay, when the indicator goes there or goes to the other side, I will leave or I will stay, and so on. No doubt that this might help you if you are new in trading. The more you are trading, you will see that the markets are irrational. Of course, we are also talking about the financial markets. Most of my of people that are already following me for years knows that I'm trading only the major pairs. However, the market tends to have some similarities in the technical part, and that's why I'm also keep saying to you that you need to know your market very well. And I'm not mentioning only just reading some news and to be aware of what's happening. You need to also to examine in depth what's happening and to be able to determine, let's say, a trade. Now, based on the daily chart, if I zoom out, we are still on a downtrend at this wave, let's say. Many people will, many traders might think that the prices will jump higher. I mean, maybe it goes into a triple bottom and eventually the prices will start rising again. I disagree. This is my opinion, my personal opinion. I think that the prices will keep shooting lower. And I have already prepared my long position. I will average my position. This is what I do every time. I told you that you shouldn't throw your bullets right away. And now, based also on the sentiment analysis, because I don't want to repeat myself, you can see that the market will stay lagging at this point. Now, of course, maybe after the war or maybe after the major incidents. However, this market, in this market, let's say, speculators are starting losing their interest, because we are seeing that we have much less short position and much less long position. Okay, in the overall, based on the CFTC report, based on the data that I show you, we take some statistical probabilities here. Most likely the market will keep shooting to the downside. However, we are still waiting to get to our long position. Many people will disagree and say to me, okay, but why you don't dive right away? Or since you believe that the market will go long, why you don't dive right now? This is the moment that will make the difference from you as a trader and from any other as a trader, jumping with a better accuracy in your trades. After eliminating the element of luck, let's say, you will understand that you probably might lose some trades for a couple of pips. You didn't fill your order. However, this is much better than diving much earlier in your trades because you are messing up with your risk rewards. So this won't help you in the overall. You need to understand that even though if you are predicting the market correctly, it doesn't mean that you will be profitable. I know that it sounds a bit chaotic, or maybe it doesn't make any sense. Well, in trading it does. When you need to be familiar with some major ideas and the concept of trading, this will start to make sense. Because you are willing to risk significantly less and take significantly more without being greedy. The market will give you eventually what the market wants to give you. Many people are rushing to break even their orders, or they are putting some psychological boundaries, because that's what we do. It doesn't mean that the market will respect some lines. No. However, technical analysis can give you an insight. Let's say nothing is written in stone in trading. I also love technical analysis in many parts. I'm using it to make some correct entries, and it's also something very useful. However, it's not the most important fact. It's not the most important factor that you need to determine and wait to see if you will go into a trade. So we are still waiting this little demon to go into our favor. We will go long into this market. Again, also profits from the Bitcoin subscribers, let's say, will be calculated into my other subscribers. Of course, we don't have so much. So I think at my first 100, let's say I will start to my first giveaway. Also, I have put some comments on my video. I like that. Again, this is the 7th week that we are waiting for the prices to go into our favor. We don't know if they will. However, trust me, this is the only way. When you see someone that's showing you how to trade, and not some random lines and some incidents that already happened, most of them are very funny. It seems like they have never traded a real account. I'm not mentioning about being profitable. Again, I think this is also pretty hard. However, there are profitable traders out there, and I can guarantee that they are. Again, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much also for your support. Stay tuned, trade safe, and I hope I'll see you in the future.